So I just got a question on Tumblr that asked if being vegan has ever triggered my eating disorder. And I would have to say no. I don't think I've ever been triggered by my veganism, just because it comes so naturally to me now that it doesn't feel restrictive. And veganism has never really felt restrictive for me. Instead of I think a lot of people think of veganism as like narrowing what they're eating. To me, I just felt like I moved laterally. I ate relatively the same things. I just had to substitute, obviously the meat and the eggs and the cheese. Um, so, like if I would normally have, I don't know, a chicken with green beans and a potato, now I would have the potato and the green beans with a side of beans, or if it's on sale, the fake chicken, just some sort of other protein source. And I realized I have a lot of privilege because I can afford to buy a lot of the like substitutes, like soy yogurt and stuff. But I think my only advice would be, first of all, make sure you're doing it for the right reasons, obviously. For me, I couldn't be complicit in the abuse of animals anymore. And I've had dietitians that have questioned me about it, like, so do you think your veganism is like an eating disorder thing? And I'm like, no, absolutely not. I think it was born out of my eating disorder because I started like researching where food comes from and how it's processed, and then I think we all know that animals are abused in animal agriculture. Like, it's like the white elephant in the room. No, I guess it doesn't have to be a white elephant. It's the elephant in the room that abuse is occurring, but I think people just turn a blind eye to it, and I couldn't do that anymore. It really stuck with me, and I've had dietitians that have tried to push back a little bit on it, but most dietitians have been very accepting. I think they can tell that I'm just like not about to eat an animal, and I am more than willing to substitute something vegan, even if that vegan item is like higher calorie or whatever. Like, I would do anything not to eat the animal. So I've made it really clear to my dietitians that my veganism is not a disordered choice. I think I understand a lot of people have difficulty with it, and so my only advice would be to, again, like, try to move laterally. Don't try to restrict what you're eating. Just eat differently. So like if you live with your family and they have like mac and cheese or whatever, make yourself pasta with red sauce. It's pretty vegan and it's pretty close to what you would be eating anyway. And research recipes. That's what I had to do. Like, I kind of had to learn how to cook a little bit when I became vegan, because I couldn't rely on like boxed pasta and frozen dinners anymore, which is a good thing. So I had to learn how to throw things together, but there comes a time when I feel like it just comes very naturally and it doesn't feel restrictive. Veganism has never felt restrictive for me, just because I'll eat pretty much what everyone else eats except for the meat and the cheese and all that. It's very similar. So I don't know if that answered the question. I don't know if I gave any advice. I guess my only advice would be expand your food repertoire and make sure that you have a lot of variety, and that you're not just like cutting things out without replacing them. Like, you can cut out cheeseburgers or whatever, replace it with a veggie burger, or you can cut out pizza, replace it with a homemade vegan pizza. Just don't like be that person that cuts out the pizza and just eats the salad. That's where you get in trouble when you start doing that kind of cutting out. So just think of it as like moving food out and other food in. You're just replacing your food. You're not restricting your intake. I don't know if that helped. Let me know if it didn't, and maybe I'll try to clarify a little bit.